No, this is just kind of an anecdote. There's really no punchline in this. I just wanted to share it with you. I used to live in Hollywood, like the West Hollywood area of California. Any big city's going to have crazy people that, talk to themselves. It's just, it's part of that culture, I guess. And I was walking down the street one day, and we lived in like this Russian block. A lot of Russian immigrants that were elderly. And then there was like me and my wife, just kind of there. And I remember seeing this guy coming towards me. It looked like he was walking or talking to himself. And he was moving his mouth. Nobody's around. I was like, oh, it's a crazy person. It's all right. And then I got closer and I heard what he was saying. It turns out he was a Russian guy. And he had kind of like an old beat-up suit on. This is like, say you're me. This is what I saw coming towards me. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. And I hope you can picture it. This is him. I want to know what love is. And I want you to show me. None of that is fabricated. That actually, and it's like I was so blown away that I couldn't even laugh at the time. And I really lost it when I thought about how fitting it was that he's a foreigner singing a classic song by the 80s band Foreigner. So he was doing that behind me, and I was on a street corner doing this. I was like crying, I was laughing so hard. And I guess I fit right in doing that. But it was, just wanted to share that with you. I tried to work out a little bit. I go to a gym called Bally's.
Whoa.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of you in there. No, it's just, I don't know, I'm trying to stay in shape. But it's weird because I don't have an iPod. Everybody there does. And so, but if you don't have an iPod, you're forced to listen to whatever Bally's is playing. And it's just crap. And then not only are you listening to their song, but then they'll break in with an announcement to shut that song off for 3 seconds to hear what they have to say. Then it goes back to the shitty song. And so this is like the impression of, you don't have an iPod, this is what you hear at Bally's. Few times I've been around that track and it's time to go. Kevin, line 4. Kevin, you have a call in line 4. Cause ain't no how to back you. Ain't no how to... Jill, your 3:30 is here for her, your personal training. Is Jill even here? Ain't no how to back girl. And then like they'll just accidentally touch the PA button like during an argument. Like, ain't no how to back girl. Screw you, Marty. I'm tired of your attitude. I'm telling the manager, shit is bananas. Anyway, that's Bally's for you. I had a conversation with somebody the other day about like the coolest jobs in the world, like not just now, but just in the history of like the world. And I was saying I would have liked to be something like a Columbus or a Magellan, not like a conquistador, but somebody who discovers a new world. Because I think about how much bragging right you have over anybody. I mean, it's like somebody now, like when you're an astronaut discovering a new planet, you can't top that guy at a party. Like, think about the guy like discovered a new world at Magellan. If he's at a party and he's talking to some guys like, oh, okay, you're a blacksmith. That's nice. Horseshoes? Yeah. God, we gotta have those. Me? Well, I discover new worlds. Yeah, it's been slow. We had 2 last month. I don't know what it is. They usually just pop up out of the water. It's crazy. But no, horseshoes. I've seen your work. I like it. No, seriously, we'll have to advertise in the new map they have to create because of me. I've started watching the news because I guess I'm getting older and I have to. I like to watch MSNBC. I don't even know if that's a good one. It's just I just find a lot of letters that don't have any vowels in them, and I'm like, this looks good. So I was watching that, and there was a guy on there, a guy that had like a feel-good story about a guy who was he goes to high schools and he tells them about the dangers of alcohol, which is great, because everybody needs that. We don't need teens abusing alcohol. I admire this guy for what he did. It's just that his last name happened to be Rape. His name was like Coach Sammy Rape, and I don't know how we got stuck with that. I'm being serious. This is his name. It's like Coach Felony. It's I started wondering like what happened in this guy's like a job interview. Like the principal is like looking at his resume. He's like, well, Coach Rape. What makes you think you can get through to these kids? And then Coach Rape was like, well, Mr. Smith, I got to tell you, I I come from a long line of aggressive rapes. When I feel that there's a student putting up a barrier between themselves and me, I break through there, and I really get in their learning space. I don't take no for an answer. That's just the rape way.
It's the